what just happened? Welcome to my next video. So the power was killed as when I started this up, I plugged it in, and it's still plugged in, by the way, and it assumed I won the bars, which is correct. It's gonna pay out the $5, which is correct. And it got to the point where it just shut down. We're like, okay, what's going on? And the power was basically killed at some point. And what happens is there is a safety valve or safety timer on this machine that's set to a certain time length where if the hopper is running for a long enough period of time, it'll shut it down completely, shut off the entire machine so that the hopper stops paying out. Why does it do that? It's kind of a safety timer, basically, that's what it's called. It's safety, so that way if the hopper is malfunctioning and continues to pay out coins, the timer is going to stop and say, we think you've gone too long, we're cutting you off right now. And so this video is trying to fix this because that was 100 coins, and it says pays out 200 coins, and we didn't even get close to that, and it already shut off its power. So we had to figure out why the timer is taking so long, or why the timer is so short, and why we needed to adjust it, I guess, and find it and figure out what's going on. So I'm gonna open this. I'm going to pull out the hopper, and we're gonna look inside. All right, I pulled out the hopper, and you can see that red light there is indicating that they've cut power basically, and we're trying to prevent the hopper from continuing. So the easiest thing to do right now is to push this button, and the power should come back on, which it does. When I put the hopper in, it's going to pay out the rest of the money too, actually. That's kind of the nice thing about that, is the money will come back out. I'm going to unplug this though, so I can show one thing before I put the hopper back in. Let's see, I got light. Back there is the timer. You can see the dials, the dial basically, and that little bar eventually triggers a switch to turn on this light. And once the hopper starts paying out, you can see digits there. I think it says 80, 70, something like that. That's basically seconds. So I have to adjust that metal bar right there. So when it churns, it takes longer. I can almost take the screw off and just let it pay out forever, because it's a home unit, who cares, right? But I'm going to set it up to be like, I'm going to move that bar around and loosen that nut and move that bar on so I can get it to last a little longer. I'm not sure how I'm going to get back there, so because there's, this plug in the way, that switch is there. This is not meant to be easily adjusted, but I think I can just loosen that screw and make the timer take longer, and then we'll try it a shot. So I'll be back after I adjusted that timer. All right, I have adjusted this dial. You can see it's more to the left than it was. It was pointing over on this side, and now when it goes, I'm not gonna go all the way around, but this is the switch in the back. Just gotta make sure it doesn't hit that switch. Gotta make sure it doesn't hit that switch when it comes back. No, it doesn't. Okay. So that's pretty much the max time that we could set it at to basically not shut the game off while it's paying. It keeps doing this thing. It goes around and around and around, and it goes all the way around and hits this button on the back of this switch, which I just tapped, and this resets it. And when it hits this button, like the switch that kills all the power. There's 120 volts going there, so we got to never do this when this game is on. By the way, this is a really it won't feel good. So now when it goes all the way around, it won't. When you're paying out like $1, which is 100 coins, it'll
it'll basically go only halfway, and then it'll be fine and won't shut off. The only time it'll probably be a problem is if it goes to like over 200 coins. And I'm not sure. I've never seen a 200 coin payout yet. So that's a little more rare. 200 coins is going to be, the $10 range right here. So I have to go all the bars basically. So this should all be able to pay out right here. So this is going to be able to pay out most likely in this. And so the only time we get in trouble is when it gets the double bars, which is very rare. I'm not worried about if it shuts down or does something wrong there. I don't care. But this has been happening. I've been getting this like, I don't know, every 100 pulls or whatever it is. And so it was really annoying when I get to the $5 and it'd die there. I'm like, it should work. So this should fix the problem. And that bar, that safety timer should be set to the max level now. And we should be good to go. We'll put it together and we'll do another test. All right, we adjusted the safety timer there, the safety switch. It should take well over 30 seconds before it does. I have that set up for 3 bars, or 2 bars, 3 across, which should pay $5, which is what we got stuck on last time. So here it goes. Hope it doesn't shut off. Nice. Winner paid. Look at that. Well, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching.